Okay, this one is really important. I hope you're paying attention, okay? If you're like drinking your coffee or you're like working on stuff, just stop everything you're doing and listen to this one. Hi, welcome to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina, and today we are talking about 10 things you should stop doing when you are decorating and designing your home. This is the thing, is that there's always going to be somebody out there that's going to tell you this is how you're supposed to do it, this is how you're not supposed to do it, and I'm even doing that myself today. But what I hope you will take away from this video is that you are the person in control of your home. You are the one that gets to dictate what it is, how it looks, all of that. I hope that these tips will free you to enjoy the process of creating a home, no matter what your budget is, no matter what your style is, no matter where you live on this planet, and no matter what you do for a living, who you share it with, all those good things, because you are unique. And I believe that you deserve a home that reflects who you are, because that is ultimately how you will feel at home in your space. So, okay, before I get too crazy, don't forget, hit subscribe. I've also got a ton of tips in my Steal Her Stylist playlist. That's where I share all of my tips as a designer and the things that I've learned along the way, and I hope that they'll be really helpful to you. So I'll leave a link for all that down in the description box, so you can definitely find all that, click on it, go binge watch, and have some fun. Okay, let's talk about the things that you should stop doing. Number one, stop designing your home for people who don't even visit it. We as human beings, we just like to have approval of others. It's sort of one of those things, right? We can't help it. We tend to be people pleasers. We want people to like us, no matter how old we get and how much we say, I'm too old to care what people think. We still care about what people think. I find this to be one of those things that annoys me myself, is that one person says that they don't like something about my house, and I'm in a tizzy because they don't like it, they don't like it. It doesn't matter, it does not matter. Why do we allow people who aren't even going to visit our home have a say in what our home looks like? Number two, I'm just gonna put this out there. Number two, stop letting people who you A, haven't seen their home, or B, haven't seen their work, or C, have seen those and you don't like what you see. Stop letting those people tell you what to do with your own home. And they may not even be giving you advice. They may just post something and you feel it, or maybe they come to visit and they make a comment about the way your home is and it makes you feel bad. It sours it for you. Maybe it's just me, and part of that is just because I'm a people pleaser and I just can't help it, but I am becoming stronger and stronger every day about whose voice I allow to influence how I feel about my home. Number three, stop buying from big box stores only, okay? You guys know I love to go to Home Goods, I love to go to Pottery Barn, I love West Elm and Crate and Barrel. You can go anywhere you want to buy your things. But if you only buy your stuff from a big box store, you're never gonna get the warmth and the patina and maybe a little bit of that customization that comes from looking outside of what is literally available right in front of you. And especially if you're buying from those big box stores locally, like you're actually going to shop at them. I get so frustrated because I love to shop at Target. I plan on going there in a few hours with my son. We're gonna be shopping for a birthday gift for a friend and groceries, and what do? I meander over to the homeware section and I'm like, oh, I wanna buy something. I want the instantaneous gratification, right? I love it. Usually buy the candles that I always talk about. I love it. But if I only buy what's put right there in front of me, it's geocentric to what's selling in my area. It's what someone else has decided is something that I should have for my home. And I have to just decide there might be something that I take from this, but maybe not everything. There's all kinds of ways to create a unique space that really celebrates your style and your uniqueness. And sometimes the big box stores just can't nail all that. And it's good to just Think outside the box. Pun fully intended. Oh, this is a good one. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you don't listen to any of the other ones, just this one. Okay, this one is really important. I hope you're paying attention, okay? If you're like drinking your coffee or you're like working on stuff, just stop everything you're doing and listen to this one, okay? Stop designing your home and start designing your life. If you design your life and then design your home around it, you will always have a happier life, okay? So what happens a lot of times is that whether it's my clients or it's my friends and family or even myself, I'm totally guilty of this. I see something pretty and I want to create it. And I don't start with the life first. Others tend to do the same thing. It's like, oh, pretty, I want this. I always try to really stop and think about the life. I'm working with a client right now. We're building a French-inspired colonial kind of infusion home. I cannot wait to share this project with you. It's gonna be amazing. And I love the fact that they get it. They get that we talk about baking warm bread on a rustic table. We talk about kids running in and out. Will there be a dog at your feet? Will there, in the life, the music that's playing, are you gonna smoke cigars out in the garden? No, you're gonna have a drink by the fire. Like all the life, the real life that you want, you can have all of it. But it's harder if you go the opposite direction and you only design and then try to stick your life into it. So your floor plans and the furnishings that you purchase, everything follows the life first that you really want. Okay, you guys can let me know down in the comments if you just wanna hate on me or love on me, but stop Marie Kondo-ing your house. Okay, just stop. You guys know that I've owned every book Marie Kondo has ever made. I love her system of organization, but holy moly, stop throwing your stuff out, because I think that your stuff says so much about your life, and so much of your stuff could be included into your home so often. It just breaks my heart. My clients will literally get rid of all their stuff and then invite me over. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish that you had invited me over before you threw everything out, because then we could pull items out of that, things that really matter to you, things that are of your heart, things that just really brought you joy, and we could have created something around them. A lot of times people have little collectibles and little things that have been passed down from their family, and they're just sitting in a box or in a closet somewhere. Those are the kinds of things that I think you should be pulling out instead of giving away, putting on your coffee table, finding a way to incorporate it into maybe a vanity or onto a little side table. There are a million ways to include things that have come from your family, things that you've collected over the years, and you can incorporate those things. Now, if you have things that you just genuinely hate, have bad memories attached to them and you don't want to see them, that's a little bit different. It's really good before you start chucking things out to really consider whether you like them, or why did you stop liking them, or why did you like them in the beginning. But if you've gotten rid of it, it's gonna be a lot harder to bring it back. So stop Marie Kondo-ing your house, except for the organizational stuff. Totally roll your socks the way she does and put your underwear into little packets. Okay, number 6. You guys know I love to create trend videos. I have a lot of fun creating those. I like looking at trends. But if you go back and you actually watch those, they're down. I'll leave a link for it down in the show notes so you can find them. If you're getting ready to sell your house, you might be having a different conversation about how to neutralize your home. But to live in a home that is that neutralized, it just breaks my heart. There's no, I have to do it. It hurts my heart when I'm working with clients who have these incredible homes. Sometimes I've even hired some really expensive designer to create their homes. I see it all the time. And that's what happens when you only do your house according to trends and you don't really focus in on you. You might like some of the trends. They might strike a chord with you and be amazing and something that you will keep for a long time. But I prefer to err on the side of purchasing great classic items that I know for myself that I will love for years to come. But for you, that might be a lime green sofa. You might love a lime green sofa, and all that personality is gonna be infused into your home. And that is way better than living with a neutral sofa and never never fully living inside of your home. I say this all the time. Stop letting your budget define your style. That is the worst thing that you can do for yourself. Do not do that. If you think, oh, I can only afford things from Target, or I can only afford things from Home Depot. I buy things from both of those places, but I don't allow those places to define my style. I want to open myself up. Go read magazines and books. Look at the literature that you read. Look at what you consume on TV and open your mind that there might be a style out there that you haven't even explored that actually reaches down into the deepest depths of your soul and just touches you somewhere. That's the space that you should be living in. That will help you to be better at your work. It'll help you be a better parent or spouse or friend or sibling, all those things. You will be better in your life when you live in a space that fully represents who you are. I hope that this video is something that will really help you, because ultimately all that I really hope that you'll ever take away from me and from this channel is that you are amazing and unique. There's something extra special about each and every single one of you. And I'm so blown away that there's 100,000 of you who've already hit subscribe on this channel. And I know that one day that number might be 1 million. And even if it was 10 million or 10 billion, each and every one of us, you, is created uniquely. And there's something that makes your story so special. And I want that to be the home, your home catered just to you. That's the most important thing I hope you'll ever take away from this channel, is that you deserve a home that reflects that beautiful uniqueness, that beautiful story that you have. Your home is your haven. This is a place where you get to touch it and decide what it becomes, and that is a part of who you are, and that's so important. So I hope that you have found so much encouragement and you just feel empowered to create a home that really represents that uniqueness and who you are, because that is an amazing thing. And I think that that's the coolest thing there is that you can do with design. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm so delighted when you stopped by. I realized, ooh, it's been a while since I've had my coffee. I'm gonna have to go find my coffee. But you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always such a joy, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, don't forget, hit subscribe and go hang out on Instagram and go give us a hello, and go give us a hello on Instagram if you want to be able to be in touch with us outside of YouTube, because we're there as well every day. So thank you again. I'll see you soon. Bye. I licked it, it's mine.
Lick me.
No.
Then I'll be yours.
No. Then I'll be stuck with you forever.
You kind of are.
Oh.